The high cost of childcare is front and center in Minnesota's capital city this election.
A question on the St. Paul ballot will ask voters if they want to pay more in property taxes to help low-income families. Nearly 30% of children in the city live under the federal poverty level. New this evening, Caroline Cummings reports on the plan and why not everyone is on board.
The cost of daycare can be a drag on family budgets. It's simply too expensive for some to afford it. In Ramsey County, the median monthly cost for childcare is more than $1,000 per month or $13,000 a year. It's why St. Paul City Council member Rebecca Naker says it's time to think outside the box.
We need a solution, and we've been looking to the state for years for a solution. And despite some progress, we still have this huge need for hundreds of kids. So I think it's time for the city of St. Paul to step up and lead the way.
If voters approve this ballot measure this fall, residents' property taxes would increase through a special levy to rake in $2 million in the first year. Then it would scale up each year, so $20 million is collected in a single year after a decade of implementation. The city would use the funding for an early childhood program, providing subsidies to eliminate or reduce out-of-pocket childcare costs for low-income families.
We'll help them apply for state assistance first, and then, yes, our dollars will be the last resort to help fill that gap.
But not everybody is on board. Mayor Melvin Carter issued a rare veto to this proposal last year before the city council overrode that decision, putting it before voters this fall. When he vetoed it, he applauded the goal, but he questioned if the program can really deliver on its promises based on the amount of resources and city staff available. In a new statement to us, he says, quote, "Between misleading ballot language, the absence of required campaign finance disclosures, and the first public details arriving 9 days before polling begins, our voters are repeatedly denied the needed transparency to cast an informed vote on this $110 million tax increase." In St. Paul, Caroline Cummings, WCCO News.
The City Council will get its last update on the program design tomorrow afternoon. Early voting in Minnesota begins next Friday.